How to grow New Zealand spinach, agrowplants.org, also known as Tetragonia, tetragonioides. This is a plant from the ice plant family, and this is actually edibles. So it's an ice plant that it's edible. It's also beauty. It's a hibiscus. It's a creeping vine mostly, a creeping plant mostly, and it's perennial evergreen. And if you live in a cold climate area, it's grow as an annual. It's very vicious and strong plant. You can grow it also as ornamental for the beautiful leaves, and it can grow in variety of climate. Can be in the desert, tropical, subtropical, Mediterranean, or temperate climate. If you would like to grow it as perennial, it needs to be at least a hardiness zone of 6 plus, and as an annual, hardiness zone is 2 plus. In the desert it might be annual plant. So if you would like to purchase, there is a link below, there is a link in the right top side, and this is actual donation for our channel. Also, don't forget to subscribe because it's super help to this channel. Okay, so let's start some information. So the leaves are edible. I would highly recommend not to eat them when they are fresh. I don't know, if they are young, it's possible to leave them fresh. Uh, After they are fully mature, better to cook them, to use them as a stir fry, even as a quiche, or just a stew or something like this. It's a great and things. About the taste, I would say that the leaves remind spinach. A lot of people say that it's the same. I don't know it because I think it's a different flavor. I just feel it. If you live in a cold climate, it will, let's say, that you can harvest from the spring to the summer. In a hot climate, hardiness zone for let's say 10, it will be all the year. Tropical also. Desert will be mostly in depends on winter, but you can have spring, autumn. If you don't have strong winter with snow, it might have you have leaves also in the winter itself. And the summer, it's grow very bad. You can grow it in the shade in order to get some leaves in the desert. So how to grow it and some requirements. So it require nitrogen, mulch, especially in the beginning, and prefer sandy soil and will be a little bit moist. So it means well drained soil. The easiest way to start is by cutting or just to buy a plant. Seeds it's also easy. Don't worry, it's invasive and aggressive plant, so whatever you choose, it will grow probably. Planting season, the best will be in a cold area, of course, it will be in the spring. Hotter it will be, can be spring to the autumn, and in the tropical can be even all the year. Slug can be very irritate, they eat the leaves and they destroy the plant. Not so much, but they do some problems. If you choose to grow it, I highly recommend to close the areas that you grow it. Why? Because it's very aggressive. It's creeping and it's grow very fast. So it might be a problem. You can try to grow it under a tree, but it's require full sun to half shade. Can grow in full shade. Also, as a houseplant can grow, but it won't be amazing. That's what I try with a lot of light, of course. The amount of water can survive small amount of water, even to be a little bit drought tolerant, but better to grow it if you want to harvest the leaves. I would say average to big amount of water. In the right condition, it will be fast growing plant, so if not, check why. Height of the plant, it will be 20 to 50 centimeter, but mostly it's not growing more than 10 centimeter above the ground. So it means that the height it's 8 to 20 inches, and mostly it's 4 inches. And it's a great ground cover, be aware. The blooming in the summer, the flowers are yellow and not very significant or beautiful. They are okay flowers, not something special. Except this, there isn't special requirement, and I would say to try to control it. If you choose to grow it by cutting, you just put it in water or you just try to put it directly in the soil, and most of the chance that it will catch. The best season will be in the spring, and a hotter climate can be spring and the autumn. A super easy plant to grow, and if you have the idea to grow something like spinach, this is a plant for you, and it's nicer because it's perennial and doesn't require a lot of job. That's all from growplants.org. Don't forget to subscribe, visit our website, and of course, if you have any question, just ask. You have here links about more videos, some lists, subscribe, and of course purchase a plant, and this is donation for our channel. I hope you enjoy and come visit us again.